Afternoon. I'm not used to saying afternoon when I'm setting off out. It's normally a morning, but it's a Sunday afternoon in July, middle of summer in Nidderdale. So today we had a Met Office weather warning for heavy rain showers. Well, not heavy rain showers, even heavy rain all day. And so we've been stuck in a bit, but decided that we needed a bit of breath of fresh air. And actually, it's not raining that much anymore. It's very light, very fine. So we're going to make the most of it. And I thought, well, I'll show you where I live and a few other little running routes that I use near me. So, literally just left home. I went into the first gate and along through this lovely little stretch. Tiny little meadow. We go down. Love this bit. Nice and steady, just as get going into the run. Again, what this video won't show you are all the hills that we're having to go up and down, but it will hopefully pick up just how nice it is around here. So, it's the first bit of trail. This is the famous False Tooth Bridge, this little bridge here, and the reason being is, if you look down here, you have some false teeth. So the bridge actually got rebuilt a few years back. The teeth used to be in the middle of the road in the tarmac, and they got moved to the edge. But yeah, quirky little thing that you don't expect to find on a bridge, a set of false teeth. Right, let's push on. So we're heading up to Whitewoods, and we get to a section of rhododendron tunnel, which is quite amusing. It's been pretty wet, so it will be quite low at the minute. Normally you can just about walk through it with tipping your head down a little bit, but today it's sitting quite a bit lower, look. So we're looking across at Guisecliff across there, and that's down the valley towards Glasshouses. We're just heading into White Woods, alternatively known as Fishpond Woods. Not sure if you can see that. There's a whole lot of history about this place. Check it out on uppernidderdale.org.uk. Right, let's crack on. So, the reason it's called Fishpond Woods, well, it'd obviously have to contain a pond, you would think, and there it is, just peeping through the trees there, always full of ducks. Head down there into Bewerley, or you can pop along here to the ice house. So here we are, Fishpond Wood Ice House. A little door on the front. And in there, it's pretty black. You can't really see much at the minute. What you can see, I'm not sure if it'll come out just a minute with a torch. I was trying to light things up with my torch. It's a little bit difficult. You can see there are some what they call European cave spiders. There's one up there. They don't look too big, but inside they have cocoons that they build. And they're all hanging from the ceiling, loads of them in there. So if you dare brave the spiders, you can go through to the end and see down the big hole. So that was the ice house, and like I say, the cave spiders. If you Google it, you'll find them on the details about them on the internet, but probably they're quite rare. European cave spider. I'll let you look that one up, and if I remember when I'm editing this together, I'll try and drop a picture in, because the camera's not very good at pulling up pulling up things in the dark, so I'll drop a picture in instead. I took with my phone. Right, heading back, and we're going to go around this way and over to the Monk's Steps. So we'll run round along the side of the fish pond. This is the Monk's Steps, and again, the camera won't be doing it justice, but these are quite steep, and you certainly know that you're running up them, but the view at the top makes it all worth it. Here we go. So we're now looking down Bridge House Gate. Bridge House Gate overlooks, well, bolts onto Bewerley. So we'll run down, pop out in Bewerley, then I'm going to head down into Pateley Bridge. Sorry, sheep. Just pop across this slippery little bridge, which just covers a bit of a swamp. There's no stream underneath it, just a wet bit of ground, and we're down through the gate and onto the road. here we are, into Bewerley. It's Bewerley village. Now we're going to head down Bewerley Hill, down to Bridge House Gate, and then we've got Pateley at the back of it. So yeah, a little bit of pavement, not too far. Right, look, normally on a Sunday afternoon that would be absolutely packed. However today, I think everybody stayed at home due to the weather. But this is Bridge House Gate, and just up here on the right is the old brewery, which has now been made into apartments. Nice little cottages. Yeah, this building here was the old brewery. So we've got Grassfields Hotel on the right. Up there we've got Nidderdale High School. If we had more time I'd take you up that way and we go around by Corn Close. There's Heathfield Caravan Park up there that leads up to the Lad Mines. But we're just going to do a few little miles today just to finish off the week. So we're now heading down to Pateley's Millennium Bridge. You can go left there, that goes back up to Corn Close I mentioned. You can go over the Millennium Bridge, up the river that way, down to the way that way. And when you're at the other side, there's a nice little track that you can follow up that path there. It takes you to a couple of great swim spots in the river, and if you keep going it follows the old railway line to Wath and beyond, depending on how far you want to go. Today though, we'll push on. We're just skirting down the side of Pateley at the minute, possibly a mix bump, and then we're going to go through Pateley and out towards Glasshouses. Oh, we'll cook that a bit. Church up there, Memorial down, all down there. And then we're going along. I'm going to go out onto the High Street. Yeah, famous Pateley High Street on a wet Sunday afternoon. Here we have Pateley Bridge itself, the main bridge. And now we're heading down on the footpath that winds our way through to Glasshouses. So we're just running along here, which was the old railway sidings when the light gauge railway came up from Harrogate to Pateley. Heading down now to where I used to be a little track through a place at the back of there called the Harefield Hall. Little field here, so you can see it just in the background there. That's the Harefield Hall. So normally this track is bone dry, but we've had so much rain it's a bit of a bog and puddles. Often when I run down here in the morning there's a lot of deer on this bit. See them jumping around on the path and into this field on the left. It's a little bit overgrown. A little bit there that the dogs like to swim in. Looking out for a walk with your dogs. So we've got the Castlestead Bridge. I'll show you a bit more when we get closer. Just go through this segment. So yeah, this is the old bridge. It works its way across to Castlestead, and as we come round this corner we have a weir and all the old workings. All the old workings there. We've got a weir. You can't make it out today, but there's some steps down here. They used to go down to a lever and pull some greedy boards up. So some boards used to come up and then divert the water off down them tunnels there. And they'd go down that race and along into the mill to power the water wheels. And on the right hand side, just down here, we've got Glasshouses Pond, which was like an area of holding water for the mill. So that little bird sat on its nest is a grube. I think that's the right terminology name for it. It's been sat there probably about 3 weeks now, certainly 2, hatching its eggs. I think it'll sit there for about 4 weeks. So that's great to see, just literally at the side of the path that everybody walks down and overlooks it. Yeah, we've got the dam at this side, and we've got the race at this side that would have fed the mill when it was a working mill. It now just passes underneath it and back into the river. There's the old Glasshouses mill. There you go. That's the old mill. So we're going to head, I forgot to start my watch, along here. That heads back towards Bewerley and Bewerley Park, if anybody's been there. The river over there heads down to Summer Bridge, and we're heading now up this trail towards Guisecliff, up there. So a bit of heavy breathing because just been a bit of a climb there, climbing up these cottages as we make our way up into Guisecliff Woods. A few wet feet and little things up here as we work our way up this little snicket. We're climbing like mad here now, and into the woods. And the climbing continues. Oh, it's slippy today. All that rain. When we get to this point, we can go right, which heads off back down towards Bewerley, or we can go left, which heads up to Guisecliff and over towards Hayshaw, but also we'll go up past the town, which is where we're heading now. Okay, the main path goes off round to the left over there. However, we're going to go right and we'll come up this tricky little bit of terrain over here. town. Look at that. Hidden little gem. So that's where we came up. Across from these rocks. Up here the flies are bad now. So, but yeah, love this spot, and it's great for a swim when it's warm. Found a little frog hopping its way. There's another one there, look. Don't know if the camera will zoom on it. Tiny little frog. Chucking it down now. Time for a swim? Okay, that's the tan and the swim done. Let's get going. Time to crack on. Just hidden in the stones round here. Here we go, look. Stop my watch. Got the old Bronze Age, no, Stone Age is it, cup markings. Don't know, you can still make them out. Built into the rocks, carved into the rocks. So, a little bit of history there. Some of these stones. Not sure if you can make them out properly on this camera, but there you go. Right, let's crack on up this hill, make our way back. So I've got quite a climb now. Not sure, again, that the camera does this unadjusted, but this is pretty steep up here. Wow, makes the legs burn as we climb up the cliffside. Still climbing. You won't believe that you'd find a stone wall built in the depths of these woods, but there is. So, and it's not the best time to be coming up here with it being so wet, because the bracken absolutely soaks you. Anyway, let's push on. Yeah, we've got to make our way through this bracken, and it's wet. Absolutely sopping wet. Lovely on a glorious day, but wet on a wet day. Ugh. Pick our way through. Oh. Yeah, I'm soggy now. Very soggy. There we go. Out near the top of Guisecliff. I didn't take you to the edge, but I should have gone the other way and taken you to the edge. I'll do that another time. Until then, my goodness. We'll turn you around. Hang on, there we go. Look at this bracken. It's crazy. Right, I'll keep pushing my way through. Oh my goodness. Whoa, big cliff here. Down we go. On top of the world. Only the world's foggy. Right, let's push on. Right, come out. And we've arrived at 2 stoops, named due to the 2 stoops. There we go. So believed to be built by the workers that used to work for the York family who owned Bewerley Hall, and they had no work at the time, so they set them on building these follies. Now a famous landmark. So, right, we're nearly there. I'll turn you around. Just down the last bit into Strikes Wood, and we're back out. Let's crack on. Time for a coffee. On to the Moorland bit now. Across there, which we're not going to go to today, is Crocodile Rock. Named so because it looks like the mouth of a crocodile. But, not going to go across there today. I'm going to head off back, get a coffee and a nice warm shower. Ready to make Sunday lunch for tea. How does that sound? Whoa. As you look across there, not sure you can make it out, just in the hillside, there's a big tank there, underwater tank, underground tank, and that used to feed the whole of Bewerley many moons ago. So just built into the hillside. Quite an achievement building that. Again, if I can find a picture, I'll tag it into the video. Okay, heading now through Strikes Wood. You have to be careful on all these slippery rocks, otherwise you'll be on your bum before you know it. Okay, hey up there, I hope you like that little tour. I'm just on the final descent now back home, so we're back home in 2 minutes. Going through the last field, don't know if you can hear me for the wind, but hopefully you found my little Sunday afternoon run interesting, so you can sit and watch the telly all Sunday afternoon, or you can brave the weather and the element and go find out what's around you. But when you live somewhere like this, I know where I'd rather be.